woke up. Man. You see how the live got disconnected as soon as I opened the door to talk to the police, and they started glitching and stuff? You seen that? Another thing that they're doing is trying to, fuck with my phone and shit, so it's compromised. Like, my storage is really fucked up. I got a bunch of shit, like, I gotta put a bunch of videos and pictures in my phone that I can't even load because of iCloud storage or whatever. So basically, I can't even watch the videos like from I've had in my phone saved for a while back, unless I buy more storage or something. Man. So as soon as I went to the door, the phone started fucking up or some shit. Crazy. I just want to know something though. How many of y'all, like, what do y'all do? Like, some of you guys that are watching this video, I know it's like only a couple people that sometimes view my channel because, I haven't been persistent on my channel. And I'm not really looking to give, like, y'all see, like, my previous channels, my previous videos, I had, like, posted one targeted individual video. And then I posted more videos about my weight gain journey because I had lost a lot of weight due to my experience finding out I was targeted, and I went on a weight gain journey and I wanted to share that. But and you see the views are like fluctuated or whatever, because really right now it's like I'm not really focused on views. I'm really focused on the truth. Like, okay, I'm back to a healthy weight, my mental is back to a healthy state, but I'm still going through this and I still don't know why, and I still don't have all the tools that I need to be able to cope with this. And I just want to know, like, financially, what do you guys do? I know obviously it's go to work, but are you guys experiencing work harassment? Like, and if you are, like, how do you guys deal with that? Like, I just want to know, like, some of your guys' experience. So when I'm going through work harassment, I have ways to be able to deal with this so I can sustain myself financially, because I'm the only one that's going to be able to look out for myself financially in any way. So I'm just want to, like, for the target individuals, like, if you guys are working, or what do you guys do for finances, and if you're being harassed on your job, how do you deal with it? What are your guys' experience? Because this is, oh man, it's really difficult. you know what's crazy is that I would never trust no one because this person that I'm rooming with, right? They pretended like they were there for me and that they had my back, and like they just didn't understand or know what I was going through. And I knew they was lying, of course, but like I said, I didn't want to live a life of just saying everybody is this and out to get me. So I try to live normal. And this person, I didn't fall for the okey doke, but they try to get me to get on medication. So when things like this happen, they can throw it on, oh, they're on meds or they're not taking their medication because he thinks that, I was gonna be dumb enough to do that for them to throw me into a mental hospital or some shit. Like, I'm not gonna do that because I already knew if I take these meds and I trust you right now, that can really fuck me up in the future. I may think I need these medications right now, but if I consistently take these damn medications, if a situation like this has happened and you say shit like, oh, meds, that's where you feel like they're going to be able to take me to a mental hospital. That's why I said you stupid as fuck to think I need medication. I didn't take the motherfuckers. The motherfuckers is still sitting in my closet because I don't need them. Now, you can go to a doctor, to a clinic, and say, right now I'm feeling depressed or unmotivated in this period of time in my life. Maybe you lost a loved one. Maybe you lost a job. Maybe, like, you're being targeted. And at that moment of time, you want to take medication. But that doesn't mean you have an actual mental illness where you need that shit consistently. Unless you're diagnosed, I don't have no mental health issue. At that time, I was feeling discouraged with my work because financially, I felt like, I found the type of work that I can do. I like working in property. But why is it like I'm doing my job? I'm doing more than just good. I'm doing great. I'm going out of my way to show that, I'm here to work. I don't, regardless of me being targeted, I'm still here to do the job. Whatever you need, I'll do. That's my job. So that's what was my mindset. Like, whatever these people need here on the job, at least I'll do because it's my fucking job. And once they seen that I was willing to go above and beyond for the job that I was working because I enjoyed working as a leasing agent or whatever and wanted to work in property, that's when they started to harass me, trying to discourage me or harass me out of that position. Do you know my fucking sister, who has never worked in property, has no property leasing experience, got a job as a fucking property manager? Now, I have to jump through hoops and go through long process of interviewing and do all this and that for shit that they already know that I can do. For other people, being a fucking manager is thinking that you can walk around and tell people what the fuck to do. That's not the case. Your job is to literally manage a lot of shit, and that's not an easy job. That means you're in charge for anything that goes fucking wrong. You're the fucking blame. You gotta make sure that everything goes right. That's basically what a manager is. People go and think manager is a fucking, you can just think you're a boss. You're not a fucking boss because there's still a boss above you. Unless you own the company, you are still under somebody. You're still working up under somebody. So that's why I hate, I say, how you fucking gonna hire a manager that got this mindset of a power trip where they want to go and have this power trip as mentality and think that this little bit of fucking leverage they got is some big power or some shit. That's not what it is. It's about literally managing every goddamn thing from the property to the goddamn grass on the goddamn property. And that's a lot of work. It's not a lot of work, but it's not an easy job. And it's not, it's literally like you got to take care of everything. You got to take care of everything. And that's fine. I really enjoy doing that kind of, I enjoyed doing the leasing and stuff. So I was really surprised when I'm like, how the fuck you have no experience in this shit, and all of a sudden, yeah, no, you didn't work for a whole year or two. Weird. So I know damn well with my experience, I have 5 years customer service background. Customer service is number one to have. I've got sales experience, and I've got really good computer skills. So as far as that, that's all they really need as far as hiring a damn leasing agent, for real. Unless you're being like a district manager or some shit where you're like in charge of the damn all the managers who are, usually you work remote when you do that. What? What's benzodiazepine? What is that? As far as, I don't know, like, but that's the thing. I feel like they want you to do illegal shit so that you can get, it's easier for them when they want to like set you up. They can set you up. I don't, like, I'm a female. So I can't go out there selling damn drugs and weed and gambling and think that I'm gonna have the same kind of safety as a man. Let's be realistic here. I'm not talking like, oh, this and that, but I'm being serious. Like, you know, there's certain things you can do as a man and get away with, and there's certain things you can do it as a woman and get away with. And as far as me going out there trying to be some damn hustler like drug dealer or selling pussy or some shit like that, or selling some damn drugs or shit like that. Yeah, that, I mean, I understand, you gotta hustle, you gotta do what you gotta do to make your bread. But I'm just like, fuck, I can't be selling drugs like that, and I can't trust anybody, because I'm just a female, you know what I mean? Motherfucking nigga, he can sell drugs, you know? They might try to fuck with him, but it's gonna be a little harder. I'm a woman. I'm gonna have to have me a Glock, multiple Glocks. I can't just live up in an apartment because they can just run up in this motherfucker. I'm gonna have to have all kinds of protection if I'm gonna be taking that route. I'm not saying that I can't as a woman. I'm just saying, like, if I was gonna be a female out here gambling, selling drugs, do all that shit, I would have to have a lot of fucking muscle that can be pulled. That means I would have to have a lot of connects that are men that are in that industry that I can trust. I don't want to call it industry. I guess it kind of is. But you can't trust niggas. Men are very dangerous. You can't trust a man. You know what I mean? You'd have to cut his dick off before you can trust him. And that's why it's like, as a man, yeah, you can do that. But as a woman, you'd have to either have a lot of protection as far as guns in your house. You can't be living in an apartment. You got to be up in a house where you can have cameras and shit, front, back, side, every window. I find my way. They financially run you and all. Yeah, that's really fucked up. Yeah. So wait, like, I don't know, like. Hmm. So do you still make a lot of money selling weed or something? Cause there's so many weed stores nowadays. I feel like the government decided to say like, okay, so many motherfuckers want to smoke weed. We gonna have to get a cut of this shit. So they say, you know what? The only way you gonna smoke it is if through legal recreation wise. So like, is people still making money like that? No, I didn't know weed was legal in Virginia. Oh man. Wow. Hmm. Oh man. So how do you like? So what's your living situation? Do you stay with roommates or some shit? How does that work? You guys probably wonder what I'm doing. Shit. Like, what is people's like? Okay, I wonder like a lot of these TIs. And has your is wait so are is your entire family being targeted? Is it just or is it just they just singling you out? Because most people when I see on the internet that are targeted, they usually be living by themselves or they'd be older. Like I'm like, okay, so or they'll be like, because there's people who are on drugs or in homeless that are perpetrators. They still would do targeting shit. Wow. Yeah. See, that's difficult. That's one thing I wonder. Like, how is the living situation supposed to be for a true targeted individual? How is finances supposed to be for a true targeted individual? But then you have people who are on the streets that are homeless, that are on drugs, that will come on YouTube, post videos, and say they're targeted to discredit people who are truly being harassed in every aspect in their life. Hmm. Yeah, my family turned against me too. Wow. So, were you working before? You found out you were targeted, or like did they harass you out of the job? Like how? Cause that's crazy. Hmm. So really, you're saying that you became targeted because you were selling weed. Six figures by selling weed? Wow. Wow. It's crazy. That seems like, yeah, like everybody's experience is different, I guess. I don't know. And who are these enemies? Like, were they law enforcement or are they just other people? Or because I'm wondering if it's like people like on here they say like, oh, it was my ex, oh, it was my neighbor, oh, it was my friend or so and so, And like, well, how do these people have the power to do this? Who are these people? Because I'm thinking like this is a whole program. It's like a whole. It's run by the government. I don't know. Let me ask you this: who do you think is running this whole program? Because I don't think it's just a bunch of civilians that are just picking people to do this to. Because people who are in government, you know, jobs and government officials are doing this shit. They're also part of this shit too. So you thinking that you can call the police for help, but are they really helping you? Are they? Or are they just making it seem like they're helping you and just dismissing how you really feel like about the situation that is serious? And call the police and say, this person is harassing me, this person is stalking me, this person has been following me, you know. Oh well, you know, this and that. You can't go to the police with this shit. Somebody following you and targeting you and this and that, they're gonna try to make it seem like it's a mental health issue. How the fuck can that be the case when I have multiple pictures of the same person showing up multiple times here, there, everywhere I'm going? Multiple different people. That's not mental health issues when you see clear evidence of that. If I take a picture of a person and I'm at a location, I go to another location and I take a picture of the same person and it's different people, but they're still going to the same places I'm going, that's not a coincidence. That's not. It's really not. I don't care if you live in the same town, it's really not a coincidence. I guess they'll say, well, because it's, you don't notice it, and maybe because you have a mental health issue like that, that's what's fucked up about this shit. Because shit really is going on. People really are following you around, stalking you, harassing you, and doing all this dumb shit. United Nations? What the fuck is the United Nations? Yeah, I've never heard of United Nations before. Maybe I have, but I don't know what it is. I guess I can look up that with the United Nations. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just multiple groups of people who are, you know, choosing to do the same thing to certain individuals. That's what it seems like to me. Yeah, I don't know. I I think it's a lot of different people who are willing to do this to, I guess, certain individuals, and I think it's spiritual as well. Because this shit is just pure evil. It really is. So I'm gonna go live a little later.